Hey guys, what's up? It's Heather with the Moss Co, and today I want to take you in my backyard and show you all the work I've done to start getting my backyard ready for the spring garden. So in the backyard is where I have like my vegetable garden and my cut flower garden where I grow everything in rows. Hopefully that won't be the permanent space. Hopefully we can get it down lower on the property, but we got to figure that out. Also comment below with any ideas and thoughts you have for rainwater harvesting to water your garden without like a house as a catchment. So comment all that below because I need help with that. So let's just go back there. It's definitely not finished, but we've come a long ways with it and see what we got going on. So maybe you can see me. So behind me, back here, is our garden. So let's go take a look. I'm just gonna walk out through. So yes, everything looks brown. And yes, there are an unbelievable number of hoses everywhere. Let's see if I can get you. All right, but here we go. So first of all, Jason was nice enough to put in this access to water back here. I'm gonna put a hose link right there. My kids love to play with the hose, but they don't like to roll it up, and neither does mommy. So I came out here and Jason tilled the big part of the garden, the same part we had last year. But there's some utilities back here, so we get kind of cagey about tilling with the tractor, anything other than that. So this year I've got a bunch of dahlias. My mother-in-law bought me some for Christmas that are beautiful, and I got the notice that they're about to come. So I've got these grow bags here, these 5-pound grow bags. They currently have rocks in them to hold them in place, but that's gonna be where our dahlias are. A couple reasons for that. I need them in a full sun spot, and I don't wanna give up any of my full sun spots for where, you know, produce could be growing, but I do want dahlias. Also, at the end of the year, when we go to dig them and store them, we can just dump them out. So we've got them all laid out, spaced out. We still need to come in with mulch. And I think I'm gonna go through Chip Drop and have them deliver wood chips. And from like there all the way over, anywhere that's not planting is going to be heavily mulched in wood chips to suppress the weeds, because weeds were a problem for us last year. Then there's a little walking space between that, and I marked these off all with stakes because that's what I have. This long row here is going to be half snapdragons and half zinnias, because that's the thing that I want the most of. I think those would be staple flowers all year for me. And then I've got this walkway here. And then the rest of the rows go that way. So before we go down there, all of these grow bags here that are set up are going to be for potatoes. Again, same thing. When I go to harvest them, I can just pour the bag out and get my potatoes without having to dig around so much. And as long as the dirt's okay, I'll probably reuse it too, because I'm that kind of person. And I want to put sweet peas in this here, and I put a couple stepping stones so that once we've got all mulch in here, it'll be good to go. So let's go back down the main walkway. And I'm sorry, y'all, this is really brown, but it's how we live in. So again, we'll have mulch here, and then this will be planting space, a planting row. Same thing on the other end. There's one that mirrors it with the thing falling down. There's one that mirrors it there for our cut flowers. And then here we'll have another 3-foot section. All of these rows are 3-foot planting and 3-foot of walkway. We'll have another section here for just walkway. And I may throw a couple extra grow bags kind of in that space there. This old tree stump in the roots, we had to get rid of it because it was dying. Prevents us really tilling here. So I may put a couple extra grow bags for carrots right there. And then we've got our first row for produce, a walkway. Our second row for produce, and I am looking at the ground right now because this is where I found snake yesterday, a walkway. Y'all know how I feel about those. Third place for produce, a walkway. And our fourth row for produce. So overall, I've tried to optimize the space that I've got back here in order to be able to grow more things. So I'm thinking this is gonna work great for us. Again, this way down here, we don't want to put anything because that is where we are going to level up for an actual yard. This will all, hopefully within a year or two, be actual backyard that kids can play in and such. So I'm really excited about it. I spent a lot of time on it. Again, the last thing I need to do is mulch, and I'm just gonna wait to get some wood chips from Chip Drop because I think that will be much cheaper. If I can't get them in the next couple weeks, then I will definitely go buy the cheapest kind of straw that I can find. I do love that look of when you have straw, but pretty much all we have to do after that is lay drip, and I need to do that pretty quick. I do have a bunch of drip tape available to me. I do need to be doing that pretty quick, as I do need to put spring vegetables in here, lettuce, carrots, things like that. I've already got my onions here. I need to put those in the ground. So that's where we're at. That's kind of the prep work that we've got done so far. So hopefully by the end of the month, I can come back out here and show you the progress that we got, if we've got any lettuce and spinach and cilantro and all those things going. I also need to come in here, and I think for my tomatoes this year, I'm gonna trellis them with cattle panels. And I'm gonna grow my cucumbers and butternut squash vertically on cattle panels as well. So I do wanna come out here and install all of that, but that's gonna be it. I just wanted to give you guys an overview, show y'all what we're working with back here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully your gardens are going as good and are as much potential as I feel like I've got right now. Thank you again, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.